Okay, well, we had our introduction with the cats, and I'm feeling. I didn't know what I was gonna do my reading about, but yeah, we're gonna do a reading from the perspective of a passed on loved one. Um, if you don't have a passed on loved one, I guess this isn't the reading for you, or um, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I will say, if you don't feel like it resonates, that's totally fine. I have other readings, or there's other readers out there. Um, but yeah. Okay, so the first message. Okay, Elvira, thank you for being my cat. I love you so much. Um, she's, I guess she just wants to be part of the reading, and that's totally fine. So, the first card we have is the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. I just saw my birthday on the date of my birth on the screen. The Four of Pentacles. So your passed on loved one wants you to save your money for a cause. I'm hearing for a rainy day. So that was stuck in the box. I know I might not shuffle like all the other readers or some of the readers. I just shuffle however I feel led, and I'm actually going to shuffle the Four of Pentacles back into the deck while I get these next messages. But yeah, I just shuffle them kind of like a deck of cards, and then when I feel led to stop, I stop. And also yeah, I don't I don't really know how to do that shuffling part where the cards just fly out randomly, so I kind of purposefully, or Spirit tells me kind of which cards to get, or I just get them off the top or the bottom. I'm seeing this card right here. Oh, two cards, okay. I want one more. Okay, I almost flipped that over. I'll do the energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers card. Yeah, I'm just going to see what the other cards say. We have the Emperor. We have Ace of Cups. I'm not reading reversals today, FYI. I'm just reading straight up and down. And we've got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. So with the Emperor card, they're saying that you need to take charge. I'm hearing take hold of what is rightfully yours. Take authority. It's very much an action card, a yang or yang card, masculine energy. And then we also have two cards came out in the middle, and these are the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups, another four. So actually in this reading we've had 444 because we had the Emperor, which is the four. We had the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So when I think of four, oh my gosh, and I almost caught 444 on the timer, but when I see and think of that angel number, I just feel like you're divinely protected. Something, not something, but, well, it could be something. A force is protecting you, guiding you, aligning you. And then we have the Chariot. So when you're in alignment, things seem to go pretty quick. And then the stagnancy is when you're out of alignment. I don't know why I'm rubbing my forehead. Yeah, clear out your third eye. If you, all right, this is random. Maybe not random. If you use fluoride toothpaste, you may not want to use fluoride toothpaste anymore. I just saw 555, the angel number of good changes. You need to decalcify, get that fluoride out. Okay. I'm not going to go into the how, the why, the what ifs, and the buts, but yeah, I'm weird. But yeah. Okay, I think that was mostly the message. The Lovers card, it's just saying that, you know, they love you very much. This person who has passed, this loved one who has passed, still loves you. They've just changed energetic forms. You know, grief is hard. It's, as they say, it's not linear. But yeah. I was feeling really heavy, like a heaviness over my heart when I started reading, and now it's getting a little lighter. I feel like I'm able to breathe a little bit more. I don't know if this is one or two cards. We're going to find out. Lifting the veil and karmic relationships. Okay. So I'm going to read both of these. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Didn't we just talk about alignment? Anything unaligned must go. That's stagnancy. Karmic relationships. Orion energy. Polarity. Soul growth. Conflict. So there's the karmic relationships. Okay. First I'm going to read Lifting the Veil. And these are nice, hefty readings in this book. So thanks for sticking with me. Let's see, Lifting the Veil. 86. Ooh, an 86. Doesn't that mean like death? Or like, yeah, to like 86 someone, to like unalive them or whatever. It's weird. It's not weird. It's there for a reason, so somebody may need to know that. Okay, so Lifting the Veil. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some star seeds can tolerate cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They are here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that are not aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's out of alignment, and then take baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. The Starseed Soul Inquiry. What isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? And then it's really interesting because the Karmic Relationships card reading is right before lifting the veil. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. Karmic relationships. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who are a part of this cosmic history are incarnate. Excuse me. It's a little early. Are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. Oh man. Excuse me for the yawn. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses long enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Here's the Starseed Soul Inquiry. Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through the conflict? Ooh, my throat was like begging for water, but I felt the need to just read, and sorry if my throat was a little raspy, but yeah, I feel like that's all for the reading today. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that and hope you have a great day. Hope you gleaned some information and help from your passed on loved one. Have a great day. Bye.